Assalamu alaikum. This is Maria Zulfikar welcoming you all to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. High-speed internet service provider Starlink launched its journey in Bangladesh, ushering in era of satellite internet. Government actively considering issue of providing dearness allowance to public officials and employees, says Finance Advisor Dr. Saleuddin Ahmed. Canada, France and UK threat Israel to take strong action against its ceaseless renewed attacks in Gaza. And United Arab Emirates secured a stunning 2-wicket victory over Bangladesh in second T20 of 3-match series at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Viewers, those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. High-speed internet service provider Starlink has officially launched its journey in Bangladesh, ushering in the era of satellite internet. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus congratulated all concerned involved in the launch of Starlink in Bangladesh. Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor on Posts, Telecommunications and Information Technology Ministry, Faiz Ahmed Tayyab gave this information during a briefing to journalists at the Foreign Service Academy today. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam and Deputy Press Secretary Azad Mazumdar were present on the occasion. He said that the Starlink launched 2 packages at the beginning of their journey, Starlink Residence and Residence Lite. The Starlink Residence package will cost 6,000 taka per month, while the Residence Lite package will cost 4,200 taka per month. However, a one-time hardware setup cost of 47,000 taka is applicable for both packages. Faiz Ahmed Tayyab said that Bangladeshi customers can order this service from today. He said that through this initiative of Starlink, the expectation of launching the service within 90 days has been realized. Faiz Ahmed said that Starlink customers will be able to use unlimited data at speeds of up to 300 Mbps. He said that Starlink can play a significant role in remote or undeserved areas where high-speed internet services have not yet reached, and this will not harm national interests.
নতুন প্রজন্মের একটা টেলিযোগাযোগ সেবায় পদার্পণ করতে যাচ্ছি। এই প্রাইসিং মডেলটাতে 3টা বিষয় আছে। একটা হচ্ছে যে তারা 2টা প্যাকেজ নিয়ে আসছে। একটা প্যাকেজ হচ্ছে রেসিডেন্স, স্টারলিংক রেসিডেন্স, সেটা বাংলাদেশি গ্রাহকদের জন্য 6,000 টাকা প্রতি মাসে। দ্বিতীয় প্যাকেজটা হচ্ছে স্টারলিংক লাইট, সেটা 4200 টাকা করে। এর বাইরে আরেকটা ফি আছে, এককালীন একটা সেটআপ কস্ট লাগবে। সেই সেটআপ কস্টের জন্য তাদের একটা রাউটার আছে এবং একটা অ্যান্টেনা আছে। যেহেতু এটা স্যাটেলাইট ইন্টারনেট, এর জন্য কোনো ধরনের কোর নেটওয়ার্ক, ট্রান্সমিশন নেটওয়ার্ক বা অ্যাক্সেস নেটওয়ার্ক, এই ধরনের নেটওয়ার্কের প্রয়োজন হয় না। তো যেহেতু প্রয়োজন হয় না, সেজন্য এই নেটওয়ার্কটা কিভাবে জাতীয় সার্বভৌমত্ব এবং নিরাপত্তা নিশ্চিত করবে, সেজন্য আমরা বিষয়টা নিয়ে প্রয়োজনীয় রেগুলেটরি উদ্যোগ নিই।
The government is actively considering the issue of providing a dearness allowance to public officials and employees. Finance Advisor Dr. Saleuddin Ahmed made this statement in response to journalists' questions after a meeting of the Advisory Committee on Government Procurement held at the Secretariat today.
মহানগরতে আমরা অ্যাক্টিভলি কনসিডার করছি, সেটা কমিটিকে দায়িত্ব দিয়েছে আমি, ওরা ওয়ার্কআউট করলে আমার কাছে দেবে। হওয়ার চান্স মোটামুটি, কিন্তু হয়তো একটু সময় লাগবে। আমি বাজেটের ওয়ার্কআউট করে দেখি কখন থেকে দিতে পারবো, কত দিতে পারবো।
Bangladesh's exports to India will decline due to the new restrictions. As a result, businessmen and consumers in both countries will be affected. Business leaders have stressed the importance of holding discussions with India regarding the issue. As a single company, Pran Arifal Group exports the highest volume of goods from Bangladesh to India. Their annual exports to India more than $50 million. The company primarily exports to the northeastern states of India. Among their products, food items, confectionaries and plastic goods have a strong market in that region of India. Company officials have stated that if India's restrictions are enforced or remain in place, the exports will be negatively affected. In terms of product categories, RMG are the most exported to India. RMG sector businesses said that Bangladesh now needs to focus on finding alternative markets. The sudden change in trade with India will impact the country's economy, they observed. Meanwhile, the Commerce Advisor said that such trade restrictions are often imposed due to various interests and needs. Efforts will be taken to resolve the issue through dialogue. Biplabi Ganojot urged the Election Commission to simplify the existing laws regarding the registration process of political parties. A 7-member delegation of the coalition met the demand during a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin at Nirbachon Bhavan in the capital's Agargaon area. After the meeting, Abdul Momen, coordinator of the Jot and General Secretary of the Gano Mukti Party, told journalists that they discussed how to simplify the political party registration process. Momen said the 111 government enacted a barbaric law in the name of party registration, and later the Sheikh Hasina government made it even more difficult. Chattogram Cultural Academy held a discussion and prayer meeting in memory of prominent educationist, writer, researcher, politician and cultural figure Dr. A.J.M. Obadullah at the Engineers Institution Auditorium in the afternoon. Amir of Jamaat-e-Islami Dr. Shafiqur Rahman chaired as the chief guest, hoping that Obadullah's literary creation will result to a new renaissance in Chattogram. Jamaat-e-Amir said Abu Zafar Muhammad Obadullah was a living novel, as his work will not be forgotten. Chattogram Cultural Academy Director Salim Zaman presided over, while Central Jamaat Assistant Secretary General Muhammad Shah Jahan, Chattogram Metropolitan Jamaat-e-Islami Amir Shah Jahan Chaudhry, Metropolitan Secretary Professor Nurul Amin, International Islamic University Chattogram Vice Chancellor Dr. Muhammad Ali Azadi, among others, were spoke at the event. Now, international news. Israeli forces bombard Gaza, killing 60 people since midnight after the military orders Palestinians in the southern city of Khan Yunis to flee ahead of an unprecedented attack. Meanwhile, the leaders of Canada, France and the UK threatened to take concrete action against Israel if it does not end its renewed offensive in Gaza, while 22 countries urge Israel to let aid into the besieged enclave. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dismissed the calls and pledges to press on with the offensive, which includes plans for Israel to take control of the whole of Gaza. Israel's attack on Gaza has killed at least 53,475 Palestinians and wounded 121,398, according to Gaza's health ministry. The government media office updated the death toll to more than 61,700. The United Kingdom and the European Union have reached a multifaceted agreement on trade, defense, security, fisheries, travel and youth schemes, marking the first major agreement since the UK's exit from the EU. This agreement, struck at a joint summit in London, aims to strengthen ties and foster cooperation in various areas. This is the first such major agreement between the two sides since the UK left the European Union. Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said it is time to move on from political fights about Brexit, as the UK and the European Union agreed to a major reset of relations.